Well, hello and welcome to this sneak preview of my top 10 films opening in UK cinemas in December 2018. Big screen entertainment without which your festive season would flounder like a pear tree without a partridge. If you're ready, here we go. At number 10, Sorry to Bother You, a fiercely original comedy from an exciting new talent, writer and director Boots Riley. Lakeith Stanfield stars as a black telemarketer who adopts a white voice to achieve a promotion, which raises a red flag with his girlfriend, played by rising star Tessa Thompson, most recently seen in Creed 2.
You want to make some money here? Use your white voice.
My white voice?
I'm not talking about Will Smith's wife, like this young blood.
Hey, Mr. Kramer, this is Langston from Regal View.
At number 9 is The Old Man and the Gun, starring Robert Redford as the elderly gent who escapes from San Quentin jail and carries on robbing banks. Anyone would think he was once the Sundance Kid. There's a fine cast including Danny Glover and Tom Waits as his partners in crime, Casey Affleck as the cop on his tail, and Sissy Spacek as Jewel, the woman who loves him regardless.
You said he was armed.
He had a gun.
You saw it.
Well, he was also sort of a gentleman.
For my number 8, let's head into the SpiderVerse. Don't miss this terrifically smart adventure for an animated Spider-Man, or should I say Spider-Men, because our favourite web-slinger teams up with his equivalents in other parallel dimensions to take on a powerful threat to them all. Written by the inspired Phil Lord of 22 Jump Street and the Lego Movie fame, it's one to savour.
So you want to learn to be Spider-Man?
Can you teach me?
Yes, I can. Time to swing.
My number 7 brings a DC superhero back to cinemas in a spectacular new live-action adventure. Swim forward, Aquaman, Jason Momoa, who discovers he's the true heir to the underwater city of Atlantis. Director James Wan has attracted a wonderfully watertight cast, including Nicole Kidman, Amber Heard, Willem Dafoe, and Dolph Lundgren as King Nereus. My advice, as always, is to experience it on the biggest screen you can.
He spent his entire life training. Training to be the best.
Number 6 is Lizzy, a tense thriller based on the infamous murders perpetrated on a family in the 1890s soon after the arrival of a new maid. Kristen Stewart and Chloe Sevigny pair up as the maid and the eponymous Lizzy. This caused a delicious stir at the 2018 Sundance Film Festival, so do go and check it out for yourself.
Do you need me help? You have it. Must be certain if you say that. I am.
My number 5 may not be for you if you have vertigo. It's an unflinching documentary in which we accompany the first person to ever free solo climb the 3,000-foot vertical peak El Capitan in Yosemite National Park. The film's title, appropriately enough, is Free Solo, and the climber in question is the fearless Alex Honnold. To say you'll be on the edge of your seat is the understatement of the year.
I haven't been injured in like 7 years. I suddenly start getting injured all the time.
What if something happens? What if I don't see him again?
At number 4 is a spectacular fantasy adventure from Peter Jackson and his fellow scriptwriters of The Lord of the Rings. It's the story of a giant predator city on wheels and the efforts of 3 rebellious outcasts to bring it down. Called Mortal Engines, this highly impressive film's cast includes Hugo Weaving, Colin Salmon, and newcomer Hera Hilmar as the mysterious rebel leader.
You look at her, and all you see are the jagged edges. But she is something quite different. She is beautiful and strange. And very, very rare.
number 3 is Bumblebee, a standalone story about the little yellow Autobots from the Transformers franchise. Bumblebee is parked, broken down, in a Californian junkyard where he's spotted by Charlie, Haley Steinfeld, who's about to turn 18 and on the lookout for an old car to do up. Whether or not you've seen the Transformers films, Bumblebee has plenty to offer. It packs an emotional punch, as well as delivering in the high-tech action stakes.
Oh my God. What are you?
For my number 2, it's all round to 221B Baker Street. Holmes and Watson is a Christmas comedy reuniting the stepbrothers Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly as Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson, whom we find on the case of a murder at Buckingham Palace. Pam Ferris is not amused as Queen Victoria, Kelly MacDonald is Mrs. Hudson, and Ray Fiennes is Moriarty.
Sherlock Holmes. His methods are ingenious.
Right there.
He's a master of disguise.
What have you done with Sherlock? Why, Watson? I never left. Amazing.
My number 1 is a supercalifragilisticexpialidocious cinematic event. Yes, Mary Poppins returns this Christmas in a magical British-made adventure set 27 years after the original classic. Jane and Michael Banks are now grown up with children of their own, but they're going through hard times and need some help from above. Emily Blunt is practically perfect in every way as Mary, alongside Lin-Manuel Miranda, Meryl Streep, Julie Walters, and Colin Firth as the villain of the piece. Not to mention a heaped spoonful of surprises. I, for one, can't wait, and I'm already getting in practice flying my kite.
Mary.
Poppins.
It is wonderful to see you.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
That's it for now. Thanks for watching. The 10 titles in my countdown are just a taste of what's on during the Christmas season. Whatever you choose to see, to take your family or friends to, or recommend to others, enjoy your cinema going. There's no experience like it. Keep in touch online. Have a very Merry Christmas, and I'll see you in 2019.